Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 31 of Rags to Riches Vampire Edition, and if you are returning, welcome back. And as I have been saying, we're in the riches stage. We're just kind of waiting for Sylvia and Bryce, no not Bryce, Sylvia and Andre to be able to age up into young adults, and then Bryce and his family will move out and leave the house for them, most likely. So we're just kind of in a little bit of a waiting stage, but I did play a little bit off camera, so it is time for Tabitha to age up. I am going to have, I actually have Bryce making a cake because I had played off camera, and then I came back in and I went, oh, we need a cake. I better have him make a cake. And then I turned and looked and saw the cake that he had already made before sitting on the table. So hopefully our Megan isn't too playful, because I know that can be very dangerous. She's watching some comedy, very silly when you have toddlers in the house. I am going to have her help blow out candles, Tabitha, because Tabitha has maxed all of her toddler skills. So let's see whether this will work, and we'll try and do this. We're not having a birthday party. We'll do a birthday party for hopefully we'll do a birthday party. It would be nice for Sylvia and Andre when it's time for them to age up, but we shall see. Come on, my dear. Come age up your daughter, and then she can eat and do all the things she needs to do afterwards. And I will sort of play a little bit off. Oh, see, I want him to work on his manners and his emotional control. Those are the two things I would like him to raise before I age him up. I don't really, and he already has maxed his responsibility, but those are three that I would like. So let us see, how is this going? What's she look like? Oh, she looked stretched out while she was going up. Childhood, boundless creativity, rule-breaking, and temper tantrums awake. Let the games begin. So we're going to replace Silly. It doesn't say that she got the happy the top-notch toddler, but she should, because I'm pretty sure she maxed everything. So she was Silly. We'll give her creative. Oh. That's not her. That's her aspiration, which is completely irrelevant because it just doesn't give you a trait at this level. But I will give her creative. And there she goes. There she is. And she is angry. Oh, great. Because she has to pee. Hopefully, when she goes to the bathroom, that'll disappear. She can take an angry poop. And we will add some more birthday candles to the cake, and I will have Bryce add birthday candles to this cake over there. And let me see, how is little Miss Paisley? She's actually doing pretty well. She must have just woken up, but she's not hungry or anything. The rest of them are actually, the toddlers are kind of doing fairly well. The thinking is my weakest point, I have to say. Just sort of getting comfortable. And both Andre and Sylvia are going to go to school, and I think that Megan maybe has to go to work. No, she doesn't. She works in 2 days, so she may as well do some painting for her aspiration, and also to gather more assets to... This is hers. We'll put that in our inventory. Their bills are going to be, or their bills, I guess they paid their bills. They must have been atrocious. And right now, Bryce is still working, and I did have him call. He got a small bonus from that, the fact that I was just curious. I don't know whether I'll keep him in that or not, because it really wasn't my long-term goal to finish that, to finish that career. I was really thinking I would have him do something else. So we will let her come and do a playful painting, I suppose, since she is already playful. And how are you doing, my dear Tabitha? She wants to play a arithmetic game and practice typing. We don't actually have any of these things, and she is focused from... Oh, I bet you she's focused... Well, I was going to say she's focused because of this, but it's not shape. Oh, what you doing, my dear? What do you need again? I don't think you need movement. Yeah, you need a little bit, so you can work on that a teensy bit. But I had heard if you actually spam the slide, which I've never really noticed much when I've used it, but I haven't used it a lot because I've only just gotten it, and this would be the main household with toddlers I can control, because the toddlers I've had in my Drifter family house, I can't actually control them, so it's not like I can spam things with them. I have to instigate everything with the main sim that I control. So that hasn't been possible. I did hear running around isn't of much use for doing it. So let's just see. I usually do the this and see how that works. And she is getting pretty, like, I find this is good, and they autonomously use that. Had I known that, I probably would have. I didn't have room in my Drifter house to even have one. I wonder whether she'll max it out there. So let's see. Do we notice anything? They're all pretty busy. Now she's doing that, and now the other kids are all, everyone else is sleeping. She needs to have a shower. So why don't you take a thoughtful shower? And the fridge is broken. And you got a phone call. As always, it's a really, really busy house. And he's making a drink, though he doesn't need to make a drink. I should take this and see. That's 363 simoleons. We will sell that. And that one is only 63, so that's fine. And she has maxed her movement, has our Paisley. So I'm gonna have her come and what I was told, of course I didn't even watch, maybe we'll watch with one of the other ones if we got some royalties, but those are from both of them. That's not just from, of course, it's not just from Megan. So I want to find what. Of course I've got to go all the way through. Friendly. And of course we had the butler because I figured why not, because my sims don't sleep, because we rally the troops a lot to help us get through things, and I don't find that really is needed for the vampires, because they don't ever sleep anyways, because all they have to do is some dark meditation and then they're usually fine. They don't actually need to sleep. So I'm going to spam this thinking to see how it actually works, because I was reading on the forums and that was a suggestion for a good way to max your, quickly and without a lot of work, your mental skill. So let me see. Of course I need to find it again. I missed it this time round. Maybe I can't find it because she's already doing it. Maybe that's the thing. So once she's finished, so it is, she got up to 4. I don't think she was very far down. Oh, she can ask why. I'm just wanting to see if how this works. Ask about the world, because she is now level 4, and you can ask about the world when they're level 4. As well as asking why, which I think came at level 3. That one I'm not sure about. Because it says right there, reach the thinking level 4, they can now ask why. Well, they say they ask why of other sims. I thought they could ask why before. But, have you finished making your drinks? You have. So why don't you come repair this? If I can get it to come. There we go. Come repair that. I guess you can't because he's in the way. So now maybe you can come repair it. Oh no, you still can't repair it because he's putting food in the fridge. Okay, move away, please. Please move away, Armani Easter. That's quite the name. Have we ever introduced ourselves? Cheerful introduction. I don't think we have. I don't even know if we've done much with the popularity. Friend of the world. We have done, we probably have already met someone in this location. Oh, GeekCon. Oh. Well, maybe I'll take them along there, but that's not really going to help us. It's not really going to help us with what we're doing. We really want to go. I really would like to go to GeekCon. I don't know. We'll, we can go during the day. We'll bring Megan, and we do have a butler and a nanny here, so the toddler should be fine. So I'll meet you over there. So we are at GeekCon, and I have Megan doing the playing the games on the motion gaming mat, and Bryce, I asked him to come over here to just work on his programming. It says the things have begun, but I don't actually see... I didn't see the option to participate yet, and he is level 7. Oh, there it is. Participate in a hackathon. So we'll stop the mobile app from being made at the moment. I actually thought he had finished that, but it's not registering as him being finished, so... well, because I'll have to assume that he didn't. Well, I have noticed a few things where they backtracked. So oh, I know what we need to do. We need to have her enter the, wonder if we can have her come and ask clubs. Apply to club. Callahan club. I don't know whether she can do it while he is on the computer, but she's busy working on her logic skill, observing the sky. So I had thought what I would have him do, because on the knowledge aspiration, the nerd brain one, he needs to actually launch or upgrade a rocket 5 times. So I had thought that maybe he should actually go explore space to work on this particular one, but then I realized, yeah, maybe me and my wanting to always do the competitions, I just like to do them. So she is playing here. They didn't have the option of doing the participating in the... oh, so he finished the score with 61%. I can't say that's really the greatest score. I've seen better scores, so he may not win, but oh well. At least he's now going to go explore space like I had wanted him to. And she is... I'm just waiting for her to tick over to 8, because then she's more likely to win the ultimate gaming test. That's why. So I'm going to stop her doing that. There's really no point whatsoever of our... okay, we got space pirates, some unsavory characters, and they demand a suitcase full of simoleons to let Bryce pass. We're gonna talk to them. It was either that or attack, since those were the only two. Power of dialogue. See, when you're saying threatening things, it makes me feel very unsafe, says Bryce. Good thing you watched all those episodes of Celeb Talk Teletherapy on TV. So they give him some money. And he got a common space rock. Yay! So that is actually the one biggest thing that I'm a little bit concerned about him moving out of the house, is that he loses the work he's done on his rocket ship. So what I'm thinking of doing with them is moving some of the families, because a few of my Let's Plays are all ending, and having them sort of all move into to Brindleton Bay, take over the world, and so they'll be kind of together. So did she win? She completed it. Yay, she did it. So he has finished his 1 of 5, but perhaps he can just do that before he, by the time Andre has to get all the things he needs to do, it may be that he'll have had time to go up in space. As it is. Oh, I see she's thirsty. Not a good thing. Not a good way to be at school. So we have asteroid belt, and he's asked to go in and look. And I'm guessing he is too. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good. He is level 7 of rocket science skill. But he can now install cannon defense system and build and upgrade faster. So he can try to communicate or watch quietly. We'll try to communicate with the big thing. And I'll go back on to him. I don't know that we're going to get the birthday party done in this part. Nice to meet you. Bryce sends a message of peace to the creature, who responds by flashing brightly green. It leads Bryce around the hole in the asteroid, which he can see is glowing with beautiful gems. He grabs a few and stores them on his ship. So I'm assuming he got some more space rocks. So hopefully she looks after herself and drinks. They both drink when they get home. Oh, he got first prize. He won. He won it. Excellent. They look like they're in better shape now. Good. They're both fine. Excellent. No point really leaving here, so we'll have them do one more. Try and do one more of these rocket launches. I think, has she done all her writing she needs to do? She has. And of course she can't invite her to the club. So she could just do some, I don't really know. Why don't we create a social media profile? Why not? Commerce and deep space, what's that ahead? It's something for doing business, so he's docking because we had no choice about what to do. And she needs her 5 masterpieces. And there's no food really to try in this neighborhood, so that's really not much use because they just have the hot dogs and stuff, which I don't find very useful. But she needs to introduce herself to some Sims, so maybe we can do that. Oh, she already knows her. Oh, we don't know him. Excellent. We can do some introduction to Jacobo Marsh. Bryce the middleman. Can he deliver some and he can keep a little bit? We're going to cheerful introduction there. And there. And speaking of which, why don't we bring Andre here? If he comes. Hopefully he will. Okay, he is still... Alright, he can't come. Darn. I was thinking... Trader, load up the ship, blast away, heads for home. There's no traffic in the asteroid belt, and he's gets a payday. So, okay. So, is there anyone over here? You're gonna go fly here like a bat. I need some people in here. Go on. I'll unpause it. If I'd remembered, of course he's a vampire, so he can't go out. Go on. I wanted him to introduce himself to people, but he can't because there doesn't seem to be anyone inside. Well, why don't we make sure that if you need a drink, you have a drink? Because I was wanting him to work on his things, but he can work on emotional control by writing in his journal while he's here. So we'll have him do that, and he is back. Can we make it out one more time? Explore space. So he's reached level 8. And level 8 means build and upgrade faster. Okay, how you doing? You have to introduce yourself to 2 more Sims. Cheerful introduction. Call out. And cheerful introduction. You gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, sorry. I moved a little bit. There was a moth all of a sudden startled me. So he's gonna go in swinging because there's no reply, and then I'm gonna take her to here, and hopefully she finishes with that. I can't remember which side is male and which side is female. That's the female side. So we will go use, not dead, we'll go use the toilet over here and wash hands. Oh, I guess she can actually do some rallying of the troops over here because we have another Sim here. So she has completed that. Take a joyride. We'll take a joyride. So he will hopefully have gotten 4 if they don't end it on us, because it will only count if he finishes it. It will not count. So do we pull over or do we try to outrun? Oh, we'll pull over. I'm not sure we're going to get through this because there seems to be quite a lot of this space adventure still left. The cops believe Bryce and take his little orange buddy home. Now Bryce can head home himself and wonder how a simple trip to the flea market got so out of control. So is he going to finish this? Oh, I guess he had to play the games on the motion gaming mat. Interesting, because I just noticed. So it's over. It's not like you lose anything for not doing it, so it's fine. So since it's still here, I'm going to just try and see if I can get him to explore space that one last time. But then I'm going to head on home with them, and I'm going to play a little bit off screen, off camera, to see if we can get to the point where they are ready to have a birthday. And then I will be back. Well, it is now Wednesday evening, and I have got Andre to the point where he has maxed 4 of his character values. I'm not going to be bothered with conflict resolution, but I realize this part has actually gone on long enough. So we are going to have the birthday party for both of them in the next part. And then we will end with one more part where Bryce and his family move out and try and get settled in a new home. But by then, Cats and Dogs will be out. It'll actually be out next week too, by the time this comes out next week. Or we may have them move at the end of the next part and then settle in the part after. But the point is, 2 more parts is what I'm thinking for this Let's Play. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, Let's Plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!